Staples Center, Los Angeles, California. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear New Fuel Max tires, helping you get there on less gas. Calculate your savings at GoodyearTires.com. Now, moments ago, here's Suns head coach Alvin Gentry talking to his team.
I told you guys, all we had to do was survive that onslaught, and Kobe made 3 threes. That was fine, but we got the game very workable. Very workable. We hadn't played anywhere close to what we can play offensively. Now we got to play. This is a half where we got to play. All right, and we got to play the way we play. We didn't play the way we played that half, guys.
As we head to the second half, the Lakers have a 53-45 lead over the Suns. Lakers have led by as many as 17 points. Marv Albert, Doug Collins, Craig Sager, both clubs getting ready for the second half. Lakers got off to a slow start, turned things around, sparked by Derek Fisher and Kobe Bryant taking control, 15 points in that first half.
Well, you know, it's the two champions, guys with 4 championships. Marv Fish recognized they were really struggling early. He had 11 points in the first quarter to help jumpstart them. And then it was Kobe. This is an incredible hanging shot over Goran Dragic in the lane. You heard Alvin Gentry talk about the 3 threes that Kobe hit. He had 13 in the second quarter, and then Gasol goes to work against that zone, looking inside opposite. Derek Fisher, once again, as I said, he had 11 in the first quarter, so he and Kobe combined for 28. And then it was Lamar Odom and Pau Gasol that had 21. And then the Suns bench, how about this? They had 34 points in the first half of Game 4, 54 points total. Tonight, only 2. And they really got bogged down. You heard Charles talking at halftime about this, a unit that has to play fast. And I thought the switching defense of the Lakers really bogged the Suns down. Too much dribbling, not enough ball movement, not enough bodies moving.
Richardson on the drive. Oh! Lopez rejected. Third quarter underway. Both teams back to their starting lineup. Here's Bryant. Stoudemire trying to knock it aside. Bynum is fouled. We talked about the lack of production by the Suns bench to this point. They've been outscored by the Laker bench 16-2, which is quite a turnaround from what took place in Game 4.
Yeah, 54-20, and more importantly, Marv, they never got involved offensively at all. And I credit Phil Jackson. He put Sasha Vujic in the game. He did a great job on Dragic, kept him from penetrating. And actually, Farmar did a nice job against Barbosa. So both those guys came in, really helped that bench defensively. And the Suns bench didn't even get any shots at the basket.
First point on the night for Bynum. Andrew Bynum played 15 minutes in the first half. Phil Jackson saying that Andrew said the knee is feeling better. Obviously, it will be far off 100%. He's playing through that right knee. Lopez called for steps. Robin Lopez having a tough time here tonight. He played so well over the first 3 games. Let's check in with Craig Sager. Craig.
Well, after talking to his team, Alvin Gentry then met with Dr. Tom Carter, the team physician for the Phoenix Suns. He gave him some anti-nausea medicine, but also said he was dehydrated, needed an IV. So the Lakers doctor, Dr. Steve Lombardo, made a house call. The two of them went over, gave him an IV. We thought he would miss the first part of the third quarter and that Bill Cartwright would take over. However, he was able to come back on the bench.
Alvin actually looking a bit better as we observe him talking to his team. Good job here by the Suns. 24-second violation called on the Lakers.
Marv, you spoke a little bit while ago about Robin Lopez. He's not been able to get in sync tonight. He's had a few shots blocked. And what's happened now, he's looking around. And one time he got called for traveling. You just got to go up strong. And a couple times he just sort of flipped that ball at the basket. You're at 88% free throw shooter. Throw your body in there, get fouled, get to the line.
Phoenix took the early lead. At one point, they were up 17-10. They hit 6 of the first 12 shots, hit a couple of threes, but they have been a 3-point drought, not even looking for threes. Stoudemire, yes. Amari playing with 3 personal fouls, picked up that third just a moment ago, but the Suns are within 8. Game 5 of this best-of-7 Western Conference Final, all even at 2. Kobe Bryant continues the excellent shooting. 17 points in all, 6 of 12 from the floor. Here's Nash with a runner. And he has shot the ball so well here tonight.
I love that shot. Every young guard watching Steve Nash, you get that little running 1-foot shot. It's a deadly shot, especially when you're going to the basket and you can pull up and get that shot off before you get to the shot blockers.
Artest blocked. Richardson got a piece of it. Fisher for 3. Deflected out by the Lakers.
It's a little 1-footer. It's like a running layup, but you don't have to stop where the defender can catch up with you. If you pull up on that to shoot a jump shot, Fisher can get on that outside hand and bother you from behind.
Nash's pass broken up. It'll be Phoenix ball. This is the most fluid that Nash has looked in this series. He was having difficulty getting shots over the first 4 games.
And I think, Marv, it's because they're playing him differently. They're not, that big guy's not showing out as much. They're not chasing him in from behind. They're making him look to shoot 2-point shots tonight. They're trying to take away his assists.
Nash. Back comes Bryant. Met by Hill and Nash. Fisher able to curl his way around the 7-footer Lopez. Terrific game for Derek Fisher. Nash looking to avoid the big man, and then he's pushed by Bynum. And you mentioned that the Lakers are content with seeing Nash at the offensive end go 7 of 14, but they have kept those assists down. Only 5 assists to this point for Steve Nash.
Yeah, the other night he had 17 points in the game, but he had his hands at 53 points with all the assists that led to 3-point shooting. And tonight the Lakers have taken all that away and making him score.
Shot clock to 3. Stoudemire trying to squeeze it through. It gets the call, and the Lakers upset. Mari Stoudemire fouled in the act. Fouled by Bynum. That's 4 on Bynum. Stoudemire back to the line. He is 3 of 5 at the line. He has struggled at the free throw line. He has now missed 17 free throws in this series. Here's a programming reminder from executive producer Ice Cube. Comes a new sitcom about one family's journey to get there. Are we there yet? Premieres Wednesday at 9, 8 Central, only on TBS.
When you look at the score, Marv, if he knocks his free throw down, it's an 8-point game. And when you're playing, that's 3 possessions. We saw the other night, I think, in 80 seconds, 3 threes that gave the Suns a quick 9 points that broke that game open. So the Suns, like, they have that boxer's chance all the time. They get those threes going.
Artest with no hesitation from downtown. Kept alive by the Lakers. Artest again. And that's waved off. A foul call underneath. Away from the ball. That's his second. And the second team foul committed by the Suns.
You know, Alvin Gentry told us before the game as well that they were going to play a little 1-3-1 zone tonight just to give a little different look, put Grant Hill on the baseline. So that's what you're seeing now. A little bit of a 1-3-1 and let Grant chase corner to corner.
Gasol is turned back. Last touch by the Suns. Phoenix very active. 2 block shots apiece for Hill and Stoudemire. Bryant met by Richardson. Fires for 3. Hill with the save. Nice play by Grant Hill. Stoudemire. Played by Gasol. Goes right at him. Has to throw back the other way. He's called for the travel.
See, Robin Lopez has got to dive to the basket because coming over to plug the middle and help out. And with him standing out there, Mari Stoudemire got caught in the air with a basketball. If he will dive, he'll get a dunk on that play. You see them communicating with each other. And Robin Lopez saying, that's my fault.
Channing Frye getting set to check back in. First half, Frye in 12 minutes did not attempt a shot coming off the good shooting game the other night. Nice play. Powerful saw from Lamar Odom.
That's been an area attack the zone from tonight on both sides. They've caught that ball in that area, and on that baseline, that little diagonal pass has been wide open.
Oh, what a move by Nash. But Fisher is able to recover. Shot clock down to 6. They trap Nash. He's in trouble and is able to reflect off the foot of Fisher, but Phoenix has only 3 on the shot clock.
But there's an old school player there. Instead of taking a timeout, you throw the ball. We were taught as a young player. Some of these young guys today get trapped over there and they burn a timeout.
The old playground.
Exactly.
Move.
Throw the ball up the guy's leg, get it out of bounds, rather than have to burn a timeout.
Did they do that on the playgrounds of Vancouver?
I don't know. That may be icing. He learned that icing.
Here's the lob pass that is deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. So the Suns have 2 on the 24. I don't know. You look at Alvin Gentry, and you know him well from your days with him. He was an assistant coach with the Pistons when you were there. Looks a little off in terms of, as Richardson fires a 3, a foul is called on the Lakers. And I say a little off for those who may have joined us. He admittedly has an upset stomach.
And I tell you, when you're over there, there's enough stress without having your stomach upset. They're going to call the foul here on Fisher, just blasting through Amari Stoudemire. So that's sideline out of bounds. That was not a shooting foul.
Third foul on Derek Fisher. Fry for 3. Back tap. Handled by Artest. Saul pulls it back. Saul, it's a longer shot than usual for Powell, and he got the roll.
He has such a soft shooting touch for a big man.
Richardson avoids Gasol and threw it away. Fisher on the run. Finds Artest. Back to Bryant. Timeout, Phoenix. Six unanswered by the Lakers. Lead 14.
The 2010 Western Conference Finals on TNT. Brought to you by the new 2011 Mustang, a whole new breed of car, and by the easy-to-use Nikon D5000 with HD movie and an incredible swivel LCD.
Back at Staples, a look at the Ford driving force. And Kobe Bryant with his 190th career playoff game, putting him in a tie for the moment with Hall of Famer Magic Johnson, followed by Kareem and Michael Cooper. Kobe shattering the franchise record book.
Look at those jerseys hanging up there. There's the great Magic Johnson, Jamie, the tremendous players that have played this organization. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the captain. Hopefully his health is doing better. Marv, he's a great, great guy.
Suns in possession. Stoudemire lost the dribble off his foot, able to recover. Nash checking the clock. Stoudemire blocked from behind by Artest.
Well, they are swarming defensively, Mark. Pushing that screen roll baseline that time. The quick rotation by Artest.
Odom's pass ends up out of bounds. Fisher tried to save it. And again, we saw in the last 12 seconds of the shot clock, things break down for the Suns in the first half. Statistician Brian Taylor pointing out just 5 of 14 at that point. Artest going all the way off the steal.
Well, the frustration of Steve Nash, that pass was knocked down by Artest. 2 terrific plays in a row, and once again, the turnovers are hurting the Phoenix Suns here at the Staples Center as they did in the first 2 games.
Here's Fry for 3. So he is very much back on target. That's his first field goal tonight. Channing Frye had missed 17 straight before knocking down a 3 in game 4, and that led to an onslaught. Hit 4 in all. Bryant It's a difficult shot.
Yeah, more patience, too, against the zone. They're moving the ball from side to side and just getting anything they want. But like you said, Marv, that was a very difficult shot.
Richardson, yes, and the foul.
Marv, this is a turnover story I was talking about in the 2 wins. The Suns turning the ball over 7.5 times a game, only 11 points. Look at the losses, 14.5, both those at the Staples Center, almost 21 points. And tonight, 13 turnovers, 18 points. They have 10 assists. And again, Marv, they've only won 2 games all year long, and they've had more turnovers and assists. Only 3 fast break points. They're not getting the threes. The pace of the game, the Lakers have ground them down into a half-court game.
That's a low assist number for the Suns, who are 4th in the league in that department during the season, led by Steve Nash.
Well, he has 7 here tonight. The rest of his teammates have 3.
Bryant played by Stoudemire. Fisher, yes.
Boy, Fisher and Kobe Bryant are just putting on a clinic tonight. They have been brilliant. 38 points combined, 9 assists, 15 rebounds for the 2 four-time champions.
Lakers have hit their last 6 shots. Last touch by the Suns. Stoudemire not happy with that call. He felt Fisher knocked it out. Derek Fisher, along with doing it at the offensive end, so aggressive defensively. Fisher met by Hill. Derek Fisher, 35 years old, he'll be 36 over the summer. He is the elder statesman on this team. Fisher fought for 3, rebounded by Odom. Gasol with the hook.
Second chance points, Marv. Eat them alive, 16-0 for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And the Lakers backed up by 17. Stoudemire rejected by Bryant. That's his 3rd block shot. Kobe with the head fake. Pass saved by Artest. Nice pass from Fisher. Odom is fouled. Hits the floor hard. Lamar Odom heads to the line. Channing Frye called for the personal.
Well, the Lakers had so much for talk about attacking the zone. Tonight it's about defense and more defense. Doing a wonderful job. The Suns shooting under 43%. We talked about the turnovers, outscoring them 12 points in the paint, 16-0 second chance, and the Suns only 3 fast break points tonight, which means the game is being played at the pace of the Los Angeles Lakers. And Marv, you talked about get the Suns in the last 12 seconds of that shot clock, and they're not nearly as effective.
Once again, Lamar Odom with contributions off the bench. 21 minutes, 13 points, 8 rebounds. When Alvin Gentry was head coach of the Clippers, he had Lamar on his team, and he felt that the best thing you can do to get him going is when an opponent gets under his skin by saying something about him, as Amari Stoudemire did after Odom's excellent in game 1. And then Lamar, after being called lucky, had yet another strong game in game 2. Steve Nash for 3. Perhaps Phil Jackson should have whispered to Odom prior to tonight's game, hey Lamar, did you hear what Amari said about the Kardashian reality TV series? That was just not nice.
Well, he's playing like Phil said something to him tonight. He's having a terrific game once again here at home.
Bryant. Nash protecting against Kobe. 3 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. That pass got away, but Fisher lost it. It'll be Phoenix ball.
The Lakers are playing tonight with so much energy here on their home court. I thought the energy was all Phoenix Suns, and obviously feeding off that home crowd the other night, that terrific home crowd in Phoenix. But tonight, the Lakers have been a step quicker and tougher in all their defensive possessions.
Frye, with no hesitation, comes up short.
Last thing you want to do when you miss a shot, licking your hands and stuff. There was nothing wrong with your hands. You just shot an air ball on that play.
And Channing hearing it from the Staples crowd. Timeout call just under 3 remaining in the third. It's been another terrific game for Kobe Bryant.
Welcome back to LA. The Lakers lead by 15. The Phoenix Suns care about the community. This season, Jason Richardson joined NBA Cares partner Rebuilding Together to construct beds for youngsters in need. And NBA All-Stars Amara Stoudemire and Steve Nash hosted NBA Fit Clinics to encourage boys and girls to live active, healthy lives. Just a few of the ways Suns players make a lasting positive impact on Arizona area children and families. The NBA, where caring happens.
All right, thank you, Craig. Steve Nash, in his 6 seasons as a member of the Phoenix Suns, has won 2 MVPs, 4 assist titles. This year averaged 16 points, 11 assists, 7-time All-Star. He's taken his bumps and bruises during the course of his career, particularly this postseason.
Yes, he has. And you saw that graphic there, Marv, just the first 12 seconds of the shot clock and the last 12, and how ineffective these Suns have been against the Laker defense when they get deep into the clock.
Luke Walton was just checked back in. Walton rims out, rebounded by Odom, takes to the rim. Fry comes up with it, and he and Walton came together. Nash on the hop for Dudley. Strong move. That will count on the foul. Kobe Bryant upset. If it's on Bryant, it is his third. It is number 3 on Kobe.
Kobe Bryant felt that he pushed off with that left arm. Look at Steve Nash this pass. Dudley goes strong to the basket. Kobe felt like he pushed off with that left arm. Got away with that one.
Well, they keep it alive on the free throw miss. Richardson not able to take advantage. 13-point Laker lead. They've led by as many as 18. Bryant on the ball fake.
Well, 2-man game against a zone give and go. Got Gasol with a beautiful little bounce pass in rhythm, and Kobe with 23 now. He's got it rolling.
Stoudemire sets the screen. See Gasol shifting off. Fry fires and hits. That's a 2-pointer, had a foot on the line.
Now Phil Jackson will live with that. You chase him off the 3-point line and make him shoot a tough 2 off the dribble.
13-point Laker lead. Walton getting some playing time here tonight. Fisher on the hop. Walton not able to convert the reverse. Dudley saving that pass and throws up a rainbow and a count for 3, and the foul committed by Gasol.
Marv, as I said before, when you can shoot threes like the Phoenix Suns, you're never out of a ball game, and that actually was a bad pass, Marv. You said it, from Steve Nash. Out of rhythm, he has to reach back. That's a very tough shot. Now Gasol runs at him, and he's got a chance for a 4-point play. So Dudley with back-to-back baskets. The drive, he missed a free throw, and then he knocks down the 3, and he's going to get another free throw here. So Phoenix just sort of hanging around.
Jared Dudley, who's had an outstanding season for the Suns. He shot 46% from 3-point range during the season. In his 3rd year out of Boston College. At one stretch, the Suns had missed 9 straight from downtown. That's a 4-point play for Dudley, and they have hit 5 from beyond that 3-point line.
That's that streaky 3 we talked about the other night in the game.
Fisher. Odom on the rebound. Back tap. Bryant is on it. Fisher. Here comes Nash. 3 on 2 for the Suns. One bounce to Barbosa and a foul. Crowd looking for a travel or perhaps a charity on Steve Nash.
You know, the one thing, when you play point guard, I mean, you normally tell a point guard, don't leave your feet to pass. Steve Nash is a master at it, Mark. We've seen it the last 2 possessions We got hung in the air, looked like he had no place to go, and got just finding the guy on that weak side. One time it was Dudley, the other time Barbosa.
Barbosa with his first point of the game.
And watch Steve Nash get caught in the air. Look at him jump. He's in the air. He almost comes down. And he, at the last second, finds Barbosa. A couple possessions ago, he did the same thing with Jared Dudley. But you want your point guard actually to come down, come to a stop, and keep your feet on the ground and find those cutters. And Steve Nash defies all the odds with those kind of passes.
Outstanding game for Steve Nash. 20 points, 10 assists, 13-2 run together by the Suns. They've worked their way back in it after trailing by 18. They're within 7. Final minute of the third quarter. Jordan Farmar. To Gasol. The Suns thought he was releasing a shot. Gasol was able to follow it. A lot of guys would not be looking in that direction. Fry for three. Yes. So Channing Frye feeling it.
Look at the score, Marv. 6-point game. It looked like they were out of the game. That 3 starts rolling for him again. Channing Frye, when he gets hot, and Dudley, they can shoot him right back in the game.
Final seconds of the third. Phoenix has a foul to give. Bryant behind the back. Bryant got bottled up. And time runs out. Strong finish by the Suns. A 16-4 run to end the third quarter. So once again, we go to the fourth with a close game. That's been the story of this Western Conference final. Lakers up by 6.
Welcome back to the Staples Center, where the Lakers had built up an 18-point lead. It's now down to 6. With me, Lakers head coach Phil Jackson. And what happened those last few minutes for the big lead to evaporate?
They had like 3 3-point plays, 1 4-point play. They had some outstanding plays.
What about on your offensive end? They've shown 2 different zones tonight, the 2-3 and the 1-3-1, but they haven't seemed to bother you. Why?
We're moving the ball, moving ourselves much better.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Mark.
All right, Craig, once again, close game. Going into the fourth quarter, that's been the pattern from game 2 on.
Yeah, the last 3 games, Marv, after game 1 was a 14-point lead by the Lakers, and they cruised in by 21. The team that has come out and been dominant in the fourth quarter has won the last 3 games. A very working margin for the Suns. A lot of that was finally those 3-point shots win, and finally they got some bench production. 18 points off that bench now, 16 combined for Dudley and Frye in that little run there that got them back into this game.
Game 5 of the best of 7, tied at 2. Game 6 back in Phoenix on Saturday night, and here on TNT starting at 8:30 Eastern time. The pregame at 8 o'clock. And Game 7 of LA. Golden opens up the fourth with the drive. Game 7, if necessary, here at Staples on Monday night. Lakers with an 80-72 lead. Frye coming up short on that 3-point attempt.
It's interesting to see who Phil Jackson has on the floor. He's been playing Kobe Bryant a lot of minutes. I know he got in foul trouble early and rested a little bit, but remember how many Kobe played in those last 3 ball games, 43, 43, and 45. He's also has Gasol on the floor to start this period.
Bryant with a long 3. He hit 6 threes in game 4 in Phoenix, which equaled a career playoff high. Kobe with 4 from downtown here tonight. Dragic way off. Rebounded by Farmar. Farmar and Vujicic in the backcourt, and a foul is called on Dragic of the Suns.
Well, it's interesting. He's really been called Vujicic that because he's a guy that comes in the game and just gets under your skin, and he's bothered Dragic tonight. Dragic trying to force some shots up at the basket, and so Vujicic has done a nice job coming in, trying to calm him down, slow him down, and he's done very well with that.
Vujicic has 3 or 4 inches on Dragic's play. Gasol could not finish. Dragic had to put the brakes on. Here's Dudley. Rebounded by Gasol. Able to box out Amundsen. Early moments, fourth quarter. Marv Albert, Doug Collins, Craig Sager from Staples in LA, and the Lakers with an 83-72 lead. Double up on Bryant and a foul. Touch foul is called. It's on Dragic. That's number 3.
Well, watch Vujacic on this play. You're going to see him get to him. He's going to body him, get his hands up, try to stop the play there, and he's just really swarming all over the floor, trying to keep him out of that lane where he caused so many problems with an idea. 8 assists in the game that led to 22 points.
Fall with a tough pass to handle. And it's a 24-second violation on the Lakers, so the ball back to Phoenix.
You know, that one area the other night that Phil Jackson was not happy with either was the Suns' 18 offensive rebounds that led in that game to 17 points. How about tonight? The Suns have 0 second chance points. On the flip side of that, the Lakers have 16. That is a huge turnaround in the game.
Barbosa for 3, way off. The block by Gasol. The block by Gasol. And a foul.
Dragic and Vujacic, I told you, the irritant's at it. He's under Dragic's skin right now. That's exactly why he's out there.
And as I mentioned, these guys are not friends, although they are both from Slovenia, and there's a lot going on between the two of them.
And this is by design. Phil Jackson put him in this game for this reason. He used to put Vujacic in the game against Eddie House when Eddie House played for the Suns. Let's take a look here. Going up and a little bumping and a little push and a little acting. A lot of stuff going on there. A little push, a little bump, a little acting. We'll have to sort through this and see what the officials.
Mark Davis making the call. Well, the personal is on Gasol. That'll put Fry at the line. A double technical on Vujacic and Dragic.
Now, people will say, well, that doesn't matter. Double technical, it does matter because the next one you're thrown out. So even though you don't shoot the free throws on the double technical, you get another one, you get tossed out of the game, a lot like Kendrick Perkins did last night. Now, that was rescinded, so he will not be suspended for that important game 6. It would have been, 7 technical fouls, Marv, so he would have had to miss the game. That was taken back, and so he will be able to play tomorrow night in game 6.
Sasha Vujacic, who's back, severely sprained left ankle that was suffered in the final game of the regular season against the Clippers, and he had picked up his play in the final weeks of the season after going through some dry spells where he was not getting much playing time. Bryant for 3. Rebounded by Barbosa. 4-on-2 for the Suns. Good hustle here by Vujacic. Look out. Vujacic caught him from behind and was able to break up.
Got a lot of pin-up energy, Marv. He hadn't had a lot of time. And so he's hustling. He's trying to get Phil Jackson's attention. Coach, you can trust me, put me in the game. And he adds an element of speed and some size in that backcourt that they need.
And a technical foul called on Kobe Bryant, who apparently had something to say to one of the officials.
Well, you can see that coming. He's been very demonstrative on about 3 or 4 opportunities tonight. But Barbosa walks to the line and misses a free throw. But after the last jump shot he missed, Bennett Salvatore gives him a technical. He was waiting to see if the Suns had a fast break before he teed him up. He did not want to take away their advantage.
Once again, the Suns having their difficulties at the foul line. Nice pass inside to Amundsen. Fry with the assist.
Well, it seems like the Lakers are winning by about 15 or 20 points. You look up, it's a 7-point game. As I said before, 3 possessions, and the Suns are back in this lead, and we know how quickly that can happen.
Lakers have led by as many as 18. That's a trip on Dragic. That's 4 on Dragic's 3rd team foul on the Suns, a non-shooting affair. So Phil Jackson has Farmar and Vujacic in the backcourt. Up front, he has Bynum with Odom and Bryant. Bryant. The tip missed by Bynum. And he is clobbered. Fry back to the line. That's 5 on Bynum. 8:48 left, fourth quarter. Phoenix Suns hanging around after trailing by as many as 18.
Now we can't get rattled, okay? There's a whole lot of time left in this game. So what we got to do is that we got to chip away at it, and we got to get back in the game and give a chance to win in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game. But we can't do it by complaining, not running back, not finishing plays, not guarding, okay?
And as you can see from the score, the Phoenix Suns have been chipping away. They were down by as many as 18 points.
Mark, their defense has been excellent tonight. You look at it, the Lakers are shooting under 41%. They're shooting 26% from three. So their defense is giving them a chance. I think what Alvin's hoping is they'll get one of those hot streaks like they did the other night and maybe steal this game when they really have not been, you know, in this game most of the night. They just, like you said, just keep chipping away. And like this is one of those games you try to steal late. There's Steve Nash resting. They'd like to get him to the 6-minute mark.
Channing Frye with the miss after hitting his first 3 free throws. And the Suns bench contributing here in the second half. Not the case in the first half. Outscored by the Laker bench 16-2. Different story here. A 21-3 for the Suns. Farmar off the dribble. The Suns back to the offense. Dragic eluding Vujacic and then threw it away. Farmar leads the break. Vujacic for 3. Joshua Vujacic off the bench. And he has been a factor for the Lakers. Dragic goes right back with a 3.
That was a big shot because Dragic had made a bad play the last time down the floor. He over-penetrated and turned the ball over. Instead of getting a 2, the Lakers ran down and got that 3. It was a big shot to bounce back to keep them within.
Triple team Gasol. Bryant hit from behind. Barbosa called for the reach-in. Seven and a half remaining in this fourth quarter. Lakers by 6. Farmar changed his mind. Bryant, yes. What a touch. 11 for 22. 28 points. 10 rebounds. 6 assists for Kobe Bryant.
And when you play him, you just cannot get discouraged. He makes so many difficult shots.
Fry for 3.
And there's no hesitation. Quick catch and shoot. Odom just gave him enough room to get that one off. You've got to stay attached to him. You cannot give help on any other player when he's in the game.
Phoenix within 5 points. Bryant. Very difficult angle.
And Kobe Bryant once again has not come out this entire second half. Phil Jackson going wire to wire with him here in the second half.
Bryant defending on Dragic. Dragic with the spin. Dragic with the rebound. Has it knocked away. Picked up by Bryant. Pegs it down. Gasol. Bryant on target with Gasol, and the Lakers lead by 7. 6 minutes to play in the fourth. Steve Nash off the bench. He will check in. Barbosa. Rebounded by Vujacic.
Now, Pau Gasol did a great job on that play. He switched off on Barbosa, was able to get back to him, chased him off the shot, and then got a hand in his face, made it very difficult.
Shot clock down to 5. Bryant for 3. Amundsen on the rebound. Dudley, strong move. And then it is Amundsen with the follow, but a whistle before that follow-up. And a timeout is taken.
Well, Kobe playing quarterback, throwing the long pass to Pau Gasol. Once again, the loose ball, those 50-50 balls. This time it goes to the Lakers. Gasol leaks out. Lakers holding on here, but it has not been easy. Lead has been trimmed to 7.
The 2010 Western Conference Finals on TNT. Brought to you by the all-new Sonata from Hyundai. By Autotrader.com. Now compare new and used cars side by side at Autotrader.com. By DirecTV. To get the most out of your high-def TV, you got to hook it up to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. And by Taco Bell's $2 meal deal. 3 items, $2. Think outside the bun.
Doug, a very artistic shot by our staff on a beautiful 63-degree night in Southern California. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. New Fuel Max tires help you get there on less gas. Calculate your savings at GoodyearTires.com. 7-point Laker lead. They've led by as many as 18. The Suns did it. Get it down to 5. They continue to hang around. This game 5 of the Western Conference Final. The series tied at 2, game 6 back in the Valley of the Sun. Saturday night right here on TNT starting at 8:30 Eastern time. Pregame at 8. So Jared Dudley to the free throw line. Fouled by Falmar as we headed to commercial break.
Mark, you know, we talked about the bench at a halftime. They now have 30 points in the game. I think when we did that graphic, they had 2 at half. So you wonder how they've come back in this game. That bench has 29 points here in the second half, which has given them a chance to make this little push.
Artesta's back. Nash has returned. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Here's Fisher for 3. Derek Fisher continues to hit the big shots. 20 points. It's his high point game in this series. Nice pass. Stoudemire with the stuff.
Oh, very nice that time. They made the extra pass instead of Stoudemire getting the pass from Nash. Nash advanced it to Dudley. But Steve Nash comes back in the game. Derek Fisher comes onto the floor, so you can see Phil Jackson wants that matchup to end the game defensively.
Gasol. Rebounded by Dudley. Pau Gasol 7 of 13. He has 19 points. Nash.
Yes. What a tough shot. Off the wrong foot. Crossover. Big man trailing him. What a tough shot.
Able to find the opening. Steve Nash with a magnificent all-around game. They're on their feet here at Staples. It's a 4-point Laker lead.
Somebody's going to have a 3-2 lead after tonight. Phoenix hopes they could get that home court and go home for game 6.
There's Bryant.
And Kobe says we'll have no part of that as he puts his team back up 6 again. When in trouble, it's been Fisher and Kobe Bryant tonight who's answered the bell each time.
Nash with the step and the foul. What a move by Steve Nash, and he's hacked by Derek Fisher. So Nash will head to the line.
See, they're so afraid to leave those three-point shooters. Steve Nash turns the corner. Watch this. You see in the weak side there, Lamar Odom is not going to leave Channing Frye, and there's absolutely no help in the basket. Gasol is involved in the screen roll. You see Kobe standing there. He's afraid to leave Barbosa. So it'll be interesting to see how the Lakers play that middle pick and roll now with Amari Stoudemire at the end of this game, because that's what you're going to see.
Steve Nash missing 2 free throws earlier. Now 3 of 5 at the line. Completes the 3-point play, and the Laker lead is down to 3 with just under 3.5 to play in the fourth.
If I'm the Suns, I make Odom and Artest try to make some shots and try to beat me.
Bryant is off. Stoudemire with the rebound.
That was a forced shot by Kobe. Tried to draw the foul.
Nash met on a switch by Gasol. Looking for the mismatch. Nash going at Gasol. Has to give it up. Crowd wanted to travel. Shot clock to 4. Here comes Nash. Stoudemire. Oh, what a play.
Right down to the end of the shot clock.
The Laker lead is down to 1. It's the closest the Suns have been since back in the first quarter. They've trailed by as many as 18. Here is Fisher again.
You better know where he is. As I said before, you better know where Fisher and Kobe and Gasol are, and you better make Odom and Artest try to make some shots. Artest on the night is only 1 of 6. Steve Nash, he's got that shot clock right in the back of his head, and what a great catch. And a finish by Amari Stoudemire, the switching defense once again. I don't know how he got that pass through. Stoudemire with the finish. And the Phoenix Suns have battled back. Well, 2:28 to go in the fourth quarter. The Lakers trying to fend off the resilient Phoenix Suns, and just look at the spacing on the floor now. And what happens as Nash comes off this screen roll, Pau Gasol is going to really show, and Nash is going to advance the ball ahead to Jared Dudley. Kobe Bryant's in the weak side corner. He's got to help on this play until Gasol can get back in the play. Kobe wanders up to go with Barbosa, and they actually make the play. Nobody underneath to help. That's that spacing. You spread it out, and you see Gasol talking to Kobe Bryant. You got to help me there until I get a chance to get back in the play.
Just under 2.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's Fry looking to tie the game. Three-point attempt by Fry has had the touch. So the Lakers back in possession. They're up by 3. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the fourth. A nice pass, and Gasol was pushed. So Powell will head to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Stoudemire. That is number 4. Look at the upcoming national television schedule. ESPN tomorrow. Orlando at Boston, the Eastern Conference Finals Game 6. Recover after losing the last 2. And we'll have Game 6 between the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns from Phoenix in this Western Conference Final. That'll be Saturday night, right here, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And reminder, Thursday, June 3rd on ABC, the NBA Finals will get underway with Game 1.
Now, Marv, it's interesting. The one guy I think the zone has affected a little bit for the Los Angeles Lakers, Pau Gasol, he does have 21 points. But the last 3 games, he only has 1 basket in each fourth quarter. And you can see his numbers, how good he was at home before they went to that zone. And they've neutralized him in the fourth quarter. Again here tonight, only 1 basket.
Once again, Gasol jumping out on Nash, who hits over him with the fadeaway. Steve Nash, 27 points, 11 assists. For Steve's high point game in this series. The Laker lead is down to 3. Bryant, played by Richardson. Odom. Good pass on the hop by Bryant. 101-96 Lakers.
That's that little area on the baseline that Odom works so well. Nice pass by Kobe Bryant.
Phil Jackson going with size and length on Nash. It has not mattered. Nash again in the face of Gasol. 29 for Nash.
What a shot. He has come up with some amazing plays in this fourth quarter.
3-point lead for the Lakers. Trying to take a 3-2 lead as the series heads back to Phoenix. On Saturday night, Artest with the shot clock rolling down. Gasol with the rebound. Artest wide open for 3. Why would he take the shot?
You're asking me. I mean, that's a terrible play. You got a brand new shot clock. He's now 1 of 8. That's exactly what the Phoenix Suns wanted him to do. Gasol, they get a new shot clock. And I'm even look at Phil Jackson saying, what are you doing taking that shot?
Well, there have been a number of mystifying shots throughout the series taken by Ron Artest. When we come back, Phoenix ball. Look at our game reset. The Suns have a full and a 20. Lakers have a full and 2 20s. Both clubs in the penalty. Here's another look at Ron Artest firing one up.
Look at the shot
clock.
Mark, look at the shot clock. When he let that go, there was 22 seconds. They had just got a new clock on a tough shot he had taken the play before. We said going to commercial, he's 1 of 8. Now he's done a good job tonight defensively, done some nice things, but you got to have an awareness. You pull that ball back out, you get a new 24-second clock. Now you put yourself in a position here. The Suns come down and score. They get a stop. They get a chance to come down with the ball to beat you.
As you see, 51 seconds to play. Suns have hit 6 of the last 7 shots. For the most part, it's been the man with the basketball, Steve Nash. Picked up on a switch by Artest. Fry for 3. Rebounded by Odom. That would have been a tying field goal. Now, 30 seconds remaining. Got a 13 on the shot clock. Bryant guarded by Richardson. Missed the stuff. Richardson is on it. The Suns have a chance to tie the game. Nash for 3. Nash recovers. Richardson for the tie. Fry gets it. Richardson again for the tie. Yes! He banks it home. 3 opportunities for the Suns, and Jason Richardson goes glass. As the Suns have come back from an 18-point deficit, 3.5 seconds to play when we resume. It'll be Laker ball.
Well, Marv, the interesting thing about it, I talked about how all game long the Suns had not been able to get any offensive rebounds for scores. I mean, finally, the third opportunity, Jason Richardson, that ball looked like it was off left. Reminiscent, remember of a few years ago in here when Tim Thomas hit a long 3 in Game 6, sent that game into overtime, went back, and the Suns won Game 7 to win that series. It, too, was on an offensive rebound. But a lot of work to be done right now. 3.4 seconds to go, or 5, excuse me. And you know Kobe Bryant somehow is going to be involved in this play, probably with Pau Gasol.
Jason Richardson, a 39% three-point shooter during the regular season. Kobe's at Miami in early December. How about mid-December at Milwaukee at the buzzer? Lakers win it in overtime. The 1st of January against Sacramento, 3-pointer at the buzzer. Lakers win by 1. January 31st, up in Boston. On this shot, Lakers win 90-89 in Memphis in February. 3-pointer with 4 seconds to go. And it keeps rolling on. March against Toronto. Lakers win it by 2 on the 17-footer with 1.9 remaining.
I mean, you can't let him touch the ball. But whatever you do, you cannot let him get his hands on this basketball. And you got to stay down and be disciplined because you know how well he shot fakes.
Aaron Dudley defending on Bryant. Both teams are over the foul limit. Odom will throw in. Bryant and comes up short. Who took that bad shot just a moment ago. The Suns are shocked. They will review it. It appeared he got it off on time. Ron Artest with the game winner for the Lakers.
How about 1 minute, what are you doing? And the next one is like, great shot. What a tough play. They did a great job of forcing Kobe Bryant to take a difficult shot, and then Ron Artest with the shot.
Artest won for his previous 8, including a couple that did not thrill Phil Jackson. He kept him on the floor, though. And here's another look as Bryant fires one that came up short. Artest, no question, got it off on time.
Just his superior upper body strength knocked Jason Richardson out of that play, and the wherewithal to get it at the basket quickly. What an amazing finish tonight in this game. How resilient were the Phoenix Suns to hang around, and then the Lakers finding a way to win a game on a Kobe Bryant air ball.
And the Suns showing they're a resilient team, and they've done very well on the road, as we talked about earlier. But this is a disheartening loss for the Suns as the series heads back to Phoenix for a Game 6 on Saturday night. The Lakers taking a 3-2 lead in this Western Conference final. Let's go to Craig with Kobe.
Well, Kobe, you never know what to expect from Ron Artest. An ill-advised shot and then the game-winning shot in the last few seconds. What was going through your mind?
I'm just happy you made the play there.
When he had a chance to run out the clock and put up the 3, do you think he just thought it hit the rim, or he just thought he was going to try to put the game away?
No, I was thinking, he felt he had a good look, and he took it.
The last play, you had a shot, you were double teamed. Was it set up for you to take the outside shot?
Well, yeah, I wanted to get a good look. We knew we were going to have 2 guys running, so, Ron was able to sneak in there.
Although you have the lead, it wasn't easy. You've had to play the entire second half again, well over 43 minutes, 4th game in a row. How tough will it be to close it out in Phoenix?
Well, it's going to be tough. We're looking forward to it, though.
All right, congratulations. Great game.
Hey, here's the man right here.
Oh, here he is. Hey. Oh, long night. First of all, talk about redemption. What were you thinking when you put up that shot when you guys had a chance to run out the clock?
Well, let's play basketball. I mean, there's a point in time where I shot 40% from the 3. I got to play, and still try to get to the hole. I hit shots before. They just didn't fall today, so that's about the playoffs. You keep playing, and you never know when that big game going to come. So I'm just going to continue to play, see what happens.
That's the way you keep talking about playing in the playground. But here in the NBA, there's a 24-second clock, and you could have run it out.
You got to play. You still got. Well, yeah, you could have ran it out, but you still got to play basketball. I try to, break their back a little bit. That's why we play defense. We still just got to play basketball. You got to be able to play, through all that. Through everybody saying don't shoot. You still got to be able to focus.
How are you getting in position for that game-winning shot after Kobe took a long 3?
Well, I seen the shot. He got fouled. I knew it was going to be able, so I just went after it. They played hard tonight. They was aggressive. They was hitting us. But it had to be a point in time where I used my body, and it worked for me, and it worked for me right there.
All right, unlikely here.
In the building. Queensbridge in the building. You already know. Don't say Queensbridge. Say Queensbridge.
Queensbridge.
Yeah.
Queensbridge, where they don't play with a shot clock. Back to you, Marv.
Well, Craig, under those circumstances, I think Phil Jackson will treat that bizarre shot kindly because Ron was able to come back, and the Lakers were in a similar situation we recall in the series against the Thunder. Here's Bryant with time running out, and Pau Gasol with 0.5 of a second able to convert on the putback to give the Lakers a series-clinching 95-94 win over the Thunder. But what a terrific game here tonight at Staples. Lakers led by as 18 points of excellent performances. Steve Nash for the Suns single-handedly bringing Phoenix back into it. Kobe Bryant, another spectacular game, and it ends with Ron Artest scoring on a putback.
Like you said, you just got to keep playing, and that's what he did tonight. He made the play when he had to have it. But, I mean, Fisher hit some big shots tonight, too, in that 4th period. Gasol and Odom. But I got to tell you, Phoenix Suns, I mean, they played with incredible resilience tonight, Marv. I mean, they could have been blown out of this game. They kept fighting and fighting, and they had a chance to steal one here tonight that would have been an amazing win. Another 30-point performance by Kobe Bryant. What does a loss like this do to the Suns? Even though they came back, played very well down the stretch, but what's their mindset for Game 6? I think they feel like they're going to go home and win Game 6 and push this back to a Game 7 and take their chances because as well as the Lakers played in many phases, knocked the Suns out. They just kept hanging around. Lakers one win away from going back to the NBA Finals. They bounced back after losing the last 2 in Phoenix. That was the story against the Thunder in that opening round series. Over the last 3 postseasons, Lakers have won 28 of 31 here at home, including the last 11 here at Staples. And they now have won their last 9 Game 5s. The last loss they suffered in a Game 5 2007 playoffs against 30 points, along with 11 rebounds. And he had 9 assists, so he was 1 assist away from his first playoff career double-double. And Steve Nash, 29 points and 11 assists. Final score, Lakers at the buzzer defeat the Suns 103-101. For Doug Collins, Craig Sager, and the rest of our crew, Marv Albert saying good night
from L.A. You've been watching the Western Conference Finals exclusively on TNT after a quick break inside the NBA from right here in Staples.